If you don't have this passport from Hong Kong, is there any other visas that they can look into?
Absolutely, and the visas really will depend on the circumstances of the individual. So, for example, if they're a high net worth individual looking to invest a substantial amount of money in the UK, then they can come under the investor visa. Or alternatively, if they've got a business in Hong Kong and they're looking to deploy staff to the UK, and as a result of that senior person to be able to set up a business in the UK, then that can be done through a sole representative visa. So it really depends on the circumstances of the individual, and then we can work with them to identify what visa category would be most suitable for them.
Just with that, Nichelle, I wanted to check with you. So where does one person start with this whole journey?
It's really about speaking to an immigration advisor like myself, just getting some instructions as to what their situation is. And then we'll be able to advise them on what options are available for them in order to come to the UK. It may be that they're looking for example, some sort of studies in the UK. And within that, we can then identify whether they need a student visa to be able to complete those studies in the UK. We'll be able to assess that on an individual basis.
Understood. So a person should consult with an immigration lawyer, and it depends on their situation, what visa, what passport they hold, and then you will be able to give the best advice to them. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah.
I've got a scenario, and I was wondering what your advice to this person is. She's a mother, but she has 2 children, and those 2 children are from the previous marriage. She has the BNO visa, and her situation is the children's custody is between herself and her ex-husband. But if she wants to come to the UK with 50-50 children custody, is that possible?
Well, I really need to assess the full circumstances. First of all, I'll need to ask sort of pertinent questions around that. And what we can do is have a consultation with an individual like that, really take some full instructions as to what the situation is. I know you said there's a 50-50 split, but we need to understand a bit more about what that involves and how much responsibility that would include for either parent. So unfortunately, it's not a yes or no answer at the moment. It would be, let's consult on it, and then we can advise accordingly once we've had that consultation.
Yeah, I guess you need to see an overall picture and understand every single detail about it before you can actually advise on that person on what is the best journey to take.